Hello there, good morning, and welcome to AskSpot Office Hours live help session. So this is the space where you can ask quick questions regarding AskSpot. Drop it there in the comments, or you can even unmute your mic if you want. This is also where we do live builds to show you how different AskSpot tools work in real use cases. Good morning, Dimitri. Nice to see you here. Good morning, Steve. Can you guys see my screen? Think I am okay. Awesome. I'm sharing this one. All right. For this live help session, I am going to show you how to build this, which is an AI assistant for landlords and property managers. So if you're someone who knows any landlords or property managers who manage multiple units and are constantly swamped with tenant calls and texts, I actually had an idea of this because my mom's best friend handles, I think, 18 doors of apartment units, and she's handling it all by herself. So I thought, why don't we create an AI assistant for you, an AI assistant that could help answer the same exact questions she's getting over and over, which is like how to pay rent, what's the gas policy, what do I do if I'm locked out. So we're building one. So we're building an AI assistant so that they never had to deal with those questions again, but the tenants still get answers, instant answers 24/7. So that's what this AI assistant does. So it's a plug and play AI chat, AI spotlight that you can offer them, that you can embed on their website, you can embed it on their tenant portal, or you can just simply give them this landing page link that you are seeing right here. I mean, you guys know that this can be white labeled, right? So you can also train this to and upload their lease, their house rules, and some FAQs. Of course, this kind of AI assistant will help them answer tenant questions instantly, whether it's day or night. You can also have them submit maintenance requests through this flow that we created right here. So this was created using the flow builder. So that's the tool that we're building right now, and I will show you exactly how to build this inside your own AskSpot account. And if you got any questions, like I said earlier, you feel free to type it in the chat, or just unmute your mic. That's fine too. So let's get started. I will go here to my AskSpot account. Okay. And I will go to spotlights. So this is where I have all of my spotlight builds. I consolidate it all there. Okay, there you go. And let's see, create a new one. Spotlight. There you go. So let's type my rental, AI assistant, and question and answer. That's fine. Create. There you go. So we need to add at least one resource before we can see our spotlight. So in that case, I already have this resource prepared in here. So for this one, basically it's a knowledge base. For the spotlight, you can gather these infos from the landlord or the property manager itself. But overall, I have the lease overview. We also have house rules and community guidelines about the trash, about having pets, about smoking policy. We have the rent and payments. We have common tenant questions. We have maintenance and repairs. So in this case, they can also call the emergency line. If they ask the chatbot, is there an emergency phone number that I can call about a maintenance request? Something like that. We also have emergency and safety protocols, and some link to documents and policies. So for this one, you will have to change this, of course. On when I post this on the school community, I will make sure to add this on there also. Add this source document also, so you can just load it to your spotlight that you're building, and change a few things in here that's needed or that's related to the business or to the person you're building this for. So let me just go here to my account. So I will be using integrations, Google Docs, and get the link for this. There you go. Anyone with the link? Of course, we need to set this to viewer mode so that the AI can indulge that, save sources. There you go. All right. Your chatbot is learning. Now it's been processed. So let me just make sure that the autosync is on so that anytime I add new info to that document, it will autosync those new info. There you go. Now let's go over here to settings. So for the header options, I don't think we will require a header for this one. So let me just toggle that off, save changes. Next, we have our profile page. So for this one, let's add media in here. So you can add a photo if you want, you can add a video, or you can add by URL. But for this one, I will add via a photo. So this is the photo that we will be using for that. Upload. There you go. So here's how it looks like. You can use their logo or maybe an image of the property if you want. It's also fine. And then so we have media items right here, and you can actually now select your media aspect ratio. So before we didn't have this option, but now you can select between widescreen, standard, classic, square. So I have a 1:1 picture right here. So that's what I will be using. And you can even add new media if you want. So you will have like a gallery of medias on your profile itself. So this is actually a new update. Go ahead and try it on your AskSpot Spotlight builds. So as for the profile description, this is what I will be using. Let me just remove that italic right there. So welcome to my rental assistant, your 24/7 AI help desk for all tenant questions. So let's save changes on that. There you go. And if the business or the property owner have social media, you can also add this right here. But for now, I will skip that since that's not relevant. So over here on our chat, so I think I will be toggling this off. We don't really need the like and dislike buttons. And then this is the initial message that we will be using. So as for this one, hi there, I'm your rental assistant. Ask me anything about your lease, house rules, or maintenance needs, or use the button below to submit a request. So we will be adding a button in that case, or maybe a channel button that will help them submit a maintenance request. So let me just save changes on that. Okay. Now we will add that later. Let's go to customization first. Take a look here. So I think this is the theme that I'll be using. That looks pretty good. There you go. When you import, quick question, guys, if you guys have ever encountered this, when you import or duplicate a template to your account, does it also duplicate the themes to your account? Let me know, guys. If not, I can give you also a copy of this custom theme right here if you want that exactly. For the AI config, so that will be our system prompt for the AI. So let me just remove this. That's our default prompt right now. Okay, so this is the one that I will be using, and I will show you guys how exactly I formatted it. Give me 1 second. Let me enlarge this. Oop, where is that? There we go. Okay, so for as you can see here, I just describe its jobs, which is to assist tenants by providing instant, accurate, and professional responses based on what we uploaded earlier, or the file or the knowledge base that we uploaded to the chatbot earlier. And then we also give it instructions on how to answer those questions. It should be clear, should be professional, it should be brief unless more detail is requested. So for this one, direct them to the contact link. Yep, I think that's fine. They just change this to contact button. Since we have a button there, we will add a button there. There you go. Let's take a look right here. AI tools. I don't think we need an AI tool for this use case, right? So let's just skip this part. And then accuracy and creativity balance. I think we're good with the normal actually. So I won't change that right now. There we go. Save changes. Let me just make sure. Let's just take a quick look at how it looks like right now. All right. Now I think what's missing is the channels that we will be adding. So let me go over here to channels, add a channel. Now I will add an email us channel. So that will be a URL. So when you're adding your URL channel for emailing, make sure to add this mail to and then this character right here and then the email address so that it will redirect or it will open up the email software on their side. And then for the phone number, let me just use this. There you go. That's the phone number. And call property manager phone. All right. Next, we will need to build a submit maintenance request flow. So I will have to build that inside the flow builder before I can add it here on the channel. I will need to go here on the left part of my screen. So let me just go there real quick. There you go. Now create a new flow. I think for this flow, it will be submit maintenance request. Or if you do not want to create a flow, you can also create a simple lead form that will also collect that information. Right now, we're just trying to create like a standard conversation type where we ask them questions in order to gather info. So let me use a message block right here. And let's get your maintenance request started. This will just take a minute. As for the delay, let's just add a few delay in here. There you go. Next, we will be adding a question block right here. Let me just delete that. We don't really need it. That only works if you have a pass or fail type of scenario. And then we will also make sure to save response to attribute. So for this one, let's use tenant name and add the custom attribute. There you go. So we are saving those attributes so that when we send it over via webhook, at least we have collected those data. Next question that we will ask, what's your unit number? Of course, that's needed. They're asking for maintenance request unit number. There you go. You can also set a specific validation type in here if you want. You can set it to be letters and numbers only. It can be email only. So let me just add that. There you go. Save, and then let's use another question block right there and delete, and then let's edit it out by clicking on it. So please describe the issue in as much detail as you can. So this is where they now describe what type of issue they're reporting. There you go. Add to custom attribute. So that's added. Now let's click save right there. I think next is, yeah, let's use another question block and remove the success and failure block. So for this one, we will be asking them to submit a photo of the issue. So they will have to upload it to an image sharing website for now, and then they will paste the link in here. So let me just create another awesome custom attribute for that. Awesome. And there you go. Click save. So now I think let's just have an acknowledgement message right there. And then let's just say, thanks so much. Here's what we got. Name is what we got, right? And then let me get the tenant name there. We also got unit. So let's add unit number. And let's see, we have issue. And then let's add issue description and also photo link. And let's add photo URL in there. There you go. Our team will review and get back to you soon. There you go. Click save. Okay, so now that we have that, Next is we will be adding a webhook block. So we are adding a webhook block so that we can send it, we can send the collected info from this flow right here. So you can send these requests directly to their system if they're using AppFolio, if they're using Buildium, if they're using Google Sheets, if they're using Notion. So whichever it is, you can submit it externally and then, notify, maybe even notify a maintenance crew of theirs, via Slack or any system that they're using. So you need to have a webhook block at the end of the flow. So these are the attributes that we are sending over. Although I will not set up that right now. So let me go back to, there you go. Let me go back to the spotlight that we're building right here. So now we can add a channel for the flow. Let me just click add channel right here. And then we'll be using the flow channel. Should be at the very top. Submit maintenance request. There you go. And type in here and create. All right, save changes. And let's see what else we can add in here. Oh, give me 1 second. Let's add those as the initial welcome channel. Email us, call property manager. This one will be submit maintenance request. Let me just copy that and email us and call property manager. Save changes. Okay, so now let's take a look at how it looks like. Okay, so we had that twice. So let me just turn that off so that it's not showing twice in there. Turn that off. Okay. Now let me refresh this and this should disappear. Awesome. So now it's right there at the very initial welcome message. So if I click on this, it will also trigger the flow right there. And it will ask for the name, email, as we did earlier. Now let me just add a few things in here. Let me go to AI config and enable AI to suggest questions based on its knowledge and user conversation. There you go. Keep suggesting questions related to keywords. No, that's fine. We will not be adding keywords in here. So let me just refresh, see how that looks like. Okay, so there you go. We have the auto AI suggested questions. How can I say auto pay for my rent? What should I do if I have an urgent maintenance issue after hours? There you go. All right. So that's it. That's how you can build this AI rental assistant. So with this, it can help property managers have fewer tenant calls and texts. It can help them have maintenance requests come in clean, complete, and also with photos. So um this will work as their 24/7 virtual property manager. So any questions? Maybe I'm opening the floor now for any questions that anyone may have regarding this build. Okay, let me just go here. And let's see. Any questions, guys, before we wrap up the call? Even though you did mention it, I want to confirm that photos cannot be loaded by the user. Correct? Yep, that's right, Dimitri. At the moment, we cannot upload photos or even upload files to AskSpot, but hopefully, we'll have that soon. That's right. All right. Anyone else maybe? Okay, I think that's it for today's live help call. I will be posting a recording of this live help call on on the school group, and also the template for this AI that we built just now. So if you got any questions, you know where to reach me, guys. It's support at askspot.ai. Let me know if you need anything at all. Thank you all, guys, and have a great Tuesday. Bye bye.